So this is a video from Mr. Fruit Uncut. I have not seen this video. I have not seen these items. These are the Vanessa item pack items. Okay. Let's see.
Expansion coming with Season 1 on April 2nd. Mac is also going to be releasing. I'm super pumped about it, but they reached out to see if I wanted to be the one to reveal all the brand new cards in Vanessa's expansion, and I couldn't say no, even if it was a little selfish. I just wanted to see them for myself anyway.
Why is this microphone quality so good? What the hell? Okay, what do we got? Orange, or this is this auto 420p. Wait, what the hell is this? 1080p premium HD enhanced bitrate. Hell, if I'm paying for it, let's go. Damn, dude, the crispness.
I'm assuming this is numbers they're going to launch with. It might change, I'm not really sure. But first,
Okay, so this is a bronze item, so it's pretty bad. When you gain gold, increase the damage bonus of this item by the amount gained. Your weapons gain 10 damage for the fight. 11 seconds, though? 11 seconds. I think this is kind of crap. So they gave me a few things to reveal too. They only gave me like the base rarity. So at bronze, this is kind of crap. But obviously you don't keep it at bronze a lot of the time. So sometimes when you level an item, it improves the scaling. So it could do that. It could be like Cash Cannon. Sometimes it lowers the cooldown, which would actually make this good, by the way. Like if this cooldown is like minus 2 seconds per tier or something, goes like 5 seconds, it's a good item. I guess that's the only thing, because the other, like it wouldn't be so crap to just buff the flat amount. That would just be complete dumpster, right? It just wouldn't be that, so probably not that.
up we have Orange Julian, a medium friend, a little orangutan fella. 11-second cooldown, so pretty long. Your weapons gain 10 damage for the fight, but increase.
Okay, so basically he thinks the same thing. Good. Alright. Sea Shadow, another friend. It's a vehicle. Wow. I don't know about that, bro. I don't know if vehicle is really the best terminology for Sea Shadow here. Reduces the cooldown of your other items by 10% for the fight. Increase this item's cooldown by 4 seconds for the fight. So basically, it'll go off after 2 seconds, and then 6, and then 10. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. This is silver. I would use this in some builds at silver. So if whatever better version of this exists, it's good. It's a good item. Yep. Good item. Well, obviously we don't know how good it is at diamond, but I would use this in some builds at silver. So it just has to be a good item. Just no question about it. We don't really have to figure out synergy and stuff, right? It's just good.
Increase this item's cooldown by 4 seconds for the fight. Now that's interesting. We've never had an item that increases its own cooldown upon use. But it makes sense. Now. It's a pretty strong ability. 10% cooldown. Now it starts at silver, presumably. So aquatic.
This guy knows the game. This is good. What else we got? Sea Dog Saloon, aquatic property. Haste and slow, 6-second cooldown, +1 multicast for each friend that you have. That's pretty cool. How many friends can you have? Technically, you can use the fishing rod to have 7 other friends. So this can be an 8 multi. 8 multi slow haste. Probably with tiers, the duration of haste and slow goes up. So haste works kind of like slow does, where it'll haste an item that doesn't have haste. So if all your other items are friends, this just hastes all your items, including itself. I mean, that's a good item if all your items are friends. So far, the other 2 things are friends, so maybe there's some merit to it. Could be good.
Property. 6 seconds, haste an item for 2 seconds, and slow an item for 2 seconds. It also has an additional multicast for each friend. On a 4-second cooldown, haste a vehicle for 2 seconds, charges a tool for 1 second, reloads an ammo item for 1, and gives a weapon 20 damage. So a lot going on there. Interested to see what it upgrades as well. Does it upgrade like the duration? So would it haste a vehicle for 3 seconds, charge a tool for 2? I mean, if it charges, surely not, right? Because like,
basically, you put the captain's quarters with your flagship. He probably says it later in the video. So it hastes the flagship, it charges the tool, it reloads the ammo, and your one weapon is the flagship, so you give it 20 damage. That's, you know, there's no mystery here. Yeah, that's pretty much it. You think this is overtuned? You think this is overtuned? I don't think it's overtuned. This is silver. Yep. Multi-reload doesn't have really much value. More charging on a tool really doesn't have that much value most of the time. Hasting a vehicle for longer doesn't really have that much value because you're probably going to want to use this with the dive weights, which hastes anyway. This is only overtuned if they nerf Crow's Nest. If they don't nerf Crow's Nest, I think it's just pretty... I think it's similar to Crow's Nest at best.
diamond on a 4-second cooldown charge and a tool for 3. And then that, I mean, that thing will have 8 multicast, which is insane.
When you haste
So
or
8
slow, this
instances of haste and
gains
slow every
5
time.
shield for
I'm
the
assuming
fight.
the upgrade will be, you know, when you haste or slow, this gains 10 shield for the fight and 15, something like that. Sort of a shield package, but for friends rather than turtle shell or conch shell or all that stuff. The piano, a medium tool with no...
I mean, this seems really, really good with the with that first thing, the saloon, that basically hastes and slows for every friend you have. But if you don't have that, it's just kind of crappy. I guess it's pretty good if you have that, yeah.
And adjacent items are friends. Very interesting. This is like the diving gear from the first Vanessa expansion that gave adjacent items the
are
aquatic
friends.
tag.
Oh, that's cool.
Now you can give anything the friends tag, which could be really strong, depending on how certain items interact with things being friends,
when
or
you
just
use a
like
friend,
that,
haste it for 1
flexible
second.
way to make some things friends for that property or what have you. I also wouldn't be surprised if Vanessa now gets dually, currently has it, but you know, like when you use a friend,
This
give
is
all your
pretty
friends
good.
extra damage or something like that. Probably some friend skills too, so pretty interesting.
Basically, you just put this next to your weapon if you want, and it's just good enough. This is crazy with pufferfish, right? It's like an extra trigger for pufferfish. And you can put some really fast items beside it. So it activates pufferfish and it activates weapon builds early. How is the piano a tool? Because it's not a piano. It's one of those, what are they called? My parents had a friend where you basically take one of these blocks and you put it in the piano and it just plays itself. What are those called? I don't know what those are called. It's a player piano? Okay, yeah. So it's probably a tool because it's one of those things. Oh yeah, it starts at gold. I guess it's probably not going to work early. Seems pretty good though.
It has the downside of increased this item's cooldown by 4 seconds for the fight. So 4 seconds in, you get plus a multicast on a friend, but then you have to wait 8 seconds to give another multicast, and then another 12 seconds. That initial multicast, though, could be huge because depending on what friend tag you give, could be to something insane. Very interesting. And again, it's...
This is insane. Yeah. With the thing to make anything a friend, and then you giving a friend multicast, it basically allows you to put multicast on whatever you want, which is nuts. It's just nuts. Basically, you can make any item a friend, and you can probably give it multicast before it first goes off. So it's 2 items, but then if you think about it, it's like 2 items to make your most important item twice as good and scaling later. Because again, 4-second cooldown is really low. So you can probably give it multi before it first goes off. So it's twice as good, and then it gets scaling. So after that, it just gets scaled more and more, right? At the cost of 4 board slots. Give your best item a ×2 multiplier and scaling for 4 board slots. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's pretty good.
You want friends for the property to go off more to haste and slow, and every time you do, this gains 5 damage, and again, probably scales with its upgrades. So you're already kind of seeing a package in and of itself. Even without these items, Vanessa has a lot of ways to haste or slow. Shot glasses, brand new small shield item. 8 seconds, shield for 20. When you use an ammo item, this gains 5 shield for the fight. Probably increases shield it gets. Now this is interesting because this...
So this is really crappy, but it's bronze. But the thing is, the shield and heal scalers, they actually don't scale that much from bronze. Like this will probably go to 10, 15, 20. So when you use an ammo item plus 20 shield, this is probably garbage.
This is separate from sort of the rest of this expansion. You could throw it just in any ammo build. It actually gives ammo Vanessa, like weapon Vanessa, a defensive scaling item. Doesn't take...
It does, he's right. But if you're playing ammo Vanessa right, defense? I don't know about that.
Last, we have Calico. You guessed it, another friend. 7-second cooldown, deal 10 damage. And when you use another weapon, this gains 5% crit chance for the fight, and this deals double crit damage. So that's real nice, like the claws, or piranha, whatnot. I'm interested to see if they end up giving piranha the friend tag. I don't think they will. I think that's a purpose.
This is garbage. I think it's like... It fits into the package if you like up the damage of friend and then you up the crit, and then after like 20 seconds in like a medium day build, you can basically kill someone with it. It's terrible though. Oh, is that it? Okay. So I think this one's probably bad. This one's really good. This one's like a build on its own that I think is quite good. This is for the boat, and I think otherwise not that good. That's for the other build. Piano is decent, but comboed with card table, it's broken. It's pretty crap. It's crap. Okay. So... It's kind of tricky because other than Sea Shadow, all of these items are garbage on their own. They all kind of rely on another item to be like even usable. This has got to be broken though, man. This is just got to be broken, right? Like it's probably reduced the cooldown of your other items by 20% at diamond. This has just got to be broken. If it wasn't for Sea Shadow, I would rate the pack as pay to lose. Having to have at least 2 items to make them even decent is pretty rough in this game. A lot of the time, you just don't get them. So that's pretty problematic. Nothing really stands out on its own. Yeah, the piano card table's really good, but card table by itself is pretty mid. Piano on itself is just decent. Yeah, so I think I will rate the new Vanessa pack. The Kripp official rating is pay to win via Sea Shadow. I think it's actually not good without it. Now, keep in mind that the items that made the packs pay to win in the last cycle, they nerfed them in 1 day. All right, so if you're like, I have to buy this to compete on the ladder, otherwise I'm good. If this is as big of an outlier as I think it will be, it might get nerfed in a day. So I wouldn't make the decision to buy the pack because you want to win more. Because even though you might, because of this item, and I think that's probably going to be the case, if that is the case, they're probably just going to nerf it, and you're not going to win much or any more, is my guess. So basically, I'm hoping that that will be the case. That has been the case so far. And if that is the case, you should buy the item pack if you want to play with the new items, and that's pretty much it. Yep. But this thing looks giga busted. This looks giga busted, guys.